Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BizTools. Welcome to Accountants Minute. Over the last few weeks, we've had a series within our Accountants Minutes as part of adding value to your clients. Those articles looked at where are you now? We also asked you to look at the challenges that are facing accountants and advisors over the next 12 months, 2 years through to 5 years, and there's many of them. And in our last Accountants Minute, we looked at what assistance is available to assist you on this journey. Today we're going to particularly look at business advisory services, which we believe is a key product. There has been a fair bit of publicity in accountancy circles of late as to whether tax returns are going to become non-existent. Nothing could be further from the truth. I honestly believe that there will always be taxation services required by Australian accountants. The Australian government, with their continual tinkering with the Tax Act, will ensure that that occurs. And I believe that the ideal firm of the future will be one that has tax type advice, tax return preparation, fees contributing around 50 to 60% of your income, but the other 40 to 50% to come from other commercial services. And one of the key other commercial services is business advisory services. So what is your vision within your accountancy or business advisory business for the next 5 years? If you haven't already done so, please write it down. And when you look at your vision, do you need to make changes to meet the requirements? Do you need to change the services for your clients? Are your team happy? Are your accountants doing real accounting work? Do you need to change some of the modus operandi to improve their job satisfaction? And what about your firm's overall strategic plan? Are you on target to meet it? You are probably busy at present, but with all the changes in technology, digital disruption, and don't forget the Australian Taxation Office's changes, are you still going to be busy in a year's time and 2 years' time? And by then it might be too late to really start to develop other products. Remember, some of your clients will be getting approached already by other accountants and business consultants who are offering to supply to them a wider range of professional services, which in survey after survey over the last 15 years, representatives of the small medium enterprise community have identified that they would like different, more commercial services made available to them. So as part of this process of getting your firm ready, have you identified product champions? Who is your expert on debtors management, personal property securities register, due diligence, the early stage innovation company? What a great opportunity for accountants to find some new, energetic, different type of clients that legislation has presented. Yet most accountants are doing nothing about it at this stage. I can't work out why. Have you looked at your industry champions? If your top 5 industries, and incidentally, do you know what they are for your clientele? But if it was pharmacies, retail, sheet metal fabrication type businesses, house construction, who are your individual industry experts for each of those industries? Who are the team members that know a bit more than the profit and loss account type information about those industries, so that you can wheel them out to a new prospect in one of those industries, so that they know the jargon, they know what is happening, They know of events that took place in the last few days in those particular industries. This is going to be very important in the future for accountants to be able to deliver. So to achieve all this and to develop yourself as a business advisory services, there are going to be some hard yards. It's a bit like football training in January. It's hot, it's sticky, but it's got to be done if you're going to be there to play in the finals in September. The same thing applies in these activities. You have to develop the team. So there's going to be some training needed and mentoring needed in leadership, in developing marketing skills, utilising the small medium enterprise needs analysis to get feedback from your clients as to the type of services they would like you to provide and that they are quite prepared to pay you for. Some of your team members will need training in being able to present seminars and webinars and videos. Every accountant from now on is going to need professional sales training, and there are organisations available to do that. And if you want details, please contact us and we will introduce you to an outstanding professional sales organisation for accountants in the small medium enterprise market. You will need to conduct one-on-one meetings with your clients to get feedback from them as to what is worrying them, what is waking them up at 3 a.m. in the morning relative to their business. And this is all part of you understanding what your clients' aspirations are. And unfortunately, I've got some sad news. Your clients' aspirations are not just centred on having a tax return done. There is no value add in a tax return. It's a crucial part of your business, but is it really helping your clients add value to their businesses? There is an opportunity for you to work a lot closer with your clients on introducing marketing, sales, business management strategies. And we have a system within ESS BizTools and our associated alliance partners for marketing and sales training to help you deliver that. Another challenge I'd like to put to you is, what is your team's income matrix for this current year, 2016-17? Or make it 2017-18 if you must. But let's get started in 2016-17. Why don't you get a piece of paper and write down what you think you're going to be able to sell those services at, how many clients you're going to service, and what the projected sales value is. I had an accident with a tooth on Saturday. I ate a hamburger and lost the tooth. Thankfully I found it, took it to the dentist. Yesterday he put it back in temporarily because I told him I had a video to produce and I had the ATSA conference to go to next week in Melbourne. And then he told me the various alternatives that I had to fix the tooth, and as I went back out to the receptionist, they handed me 3 quotations, pre-printed on the dental practice's letterhead. Can you do that with your clients? If a client came into you today and said, my debtor's days outstanding, I've just calculated, are 64 days, and I'm told the industry average is around 50, I want to reduce it, can you, within about 2 minutes, produce a quotation? Well, you could if you were using the ESS BizTools system. So let's look at some of the work that you might be able to do. Write down what you think you can sell this service at, how many clients will fit in that category, and then do the mathematics. A virtual CFO service. How many A-class clients have you got? I think you should be able to plan to supply a virtual CFO service to at least 30% of those A-class clients. Early stage innovation. Well, a lot of those people probably are not your clients at present. This is one of the challenges. Subscribe to our product and then run the seminar that we've prepared for you and find out who is doing things. A lot of them will not tell you. You will not know what they're doing. Budgets, cash flow forecasts. Business plans. I honestly believe that every one of your A-class clients, you should be preparing a business plan or reviewing their business plan for them every year. Many of them are going to need information memorandums, especially if they're going to take advantage of the unprecedented level of interest in investing in smaller companies that's happening in Australia at present. I've been in this space of helping companies to raise capital for over 20 years, yet I've never seen so much activity that's going on at present, with funds being formed to invest in companies, and the early stage innovation company legislation has helped that occur. Those type of clients are also going to need some assistance in their investment pitches. They've got 7 to 10 minutes, depending on the organiser of the investment function, to stand up and make a pitch to total strangers. Do you think your clients can do that? Personal property securities register, due diligence. I think that should be for every one of your business clients. You should be charging them for 2 to 3 hours each at least once a year, some of them more regularly than that, especially if they've had staff changes of the people who are directly involved in the whole process of communicating with new customers and then the registration on the PPSR. Debtors management. The SME debtor system which we have. How many of those could you sell? 20% of your A-class clients? Succession planning. This is another one like business plans. Every business needs a succession plan. So start rolling them out for your clients. And it's not just when they're about to retire. Succession occurs at any stage in a business activity. If you get closely involved with early stage innovation companies, there'll be an opportunity for finance director appointments. And then we get to the ones that have always been there, buying a business, selling a business. Now, buying a business is difficult at present because there's that many businesses for sale. You have to pick which one that your clients can buy. But selling a business is extremely difficult because there are a lot of people. The so-called baby boomers are starting to retire. Who is going to buy their business? Have they been appropriately prepared so their businesses are saleable? And this could be a 2, 3, 4 year plan that you are able to work with them intimately to help them achieve their aims. And corporate governance mentoring. I've done a fair bit of that of late for government grants through AusIndustry, because the government is concerned to try to make sure companies currently with turnovers around $3, $4, $5 million are given the necessary tools and assistance to help them grow to companies of $10 to $20 million turnover, because they'll create more employment. So they're the challenges for you to think about today as part of business advisory services are a key product to help you add value to your clients. If you would like to get further information, please visit us at our websites www.essbiztools.com.au, www.essbizgrants.com.au, and if you wish to subscribe to one of our products on an individual subscription basis, please go to www.essbasip.com.au. Have a great day. Goodbye.